about Hazelwood v. Kuhlmeier? Well, you don't have a choice. Hazelwood District versus Kuhlmeier was a case that concerned students' right to free press, protected under the First Amendment. In May 1983, Robert E. Reynolds, principal of Hazelwood East High School in St. Louis, received page proofs for the May 13th edition of a school newspaper, The Spectrum. It was created as part of a journalism class, written and edited by the students. Inside, Reynolds found 2 articles he considered inappropriate, one about divorce and its impact on students, another about teen pregnancy. Reynolds had these articles deleted from the newspaper. Spectrum editor Kathy Kuhlmeier, along with 2 reporters, Leslie Smart and Leanne Tippett, filed a lawsuit against the school in the federal district court on the grounds that their First Amendment right had been violated. So, the issue at hand. Did the principal violate their First Amendment rights by deleting the articles? Dun dun dun! Before the Supreme Court's decision on Hazelwood v. Kuhlmeier in 1988, 2 other major cases had set precedents for students' rights in schools. Tinker v. Des Moines and Bethel v. Frazier. Bethel v. Frazier. The 1969 ruling for Tinker stated that students do not shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate. However, according to Bethel v. Frazier, sexually explicit speech, though not legally obscene, could result in disciplinary action because it was inconsistent with the fundamental values of public school education. So should the same apply to freedom of the press? And could those articles be considered sexually explicit or disruptive in a learning environment? What other factors need to be considered? Well, when the case was first brought to the federal district court, the court held that no First Amendment violation had occurred. The Court of Appeals reversed that decision, having been appealed by the students. Hey Cindy, do you want to do some talking?
No.
Pretty please.
Fine.
Give me the camera.
Give me the soup.
Okay, 1 to 10. B, B, C.
That's not the right page.
Okay. The arguments of petitioner were the
Wait, I can't see your face.
Now can you see?
It's not, that didn't do anything. Better.
Okay. The arguments of petitioner or the side of the school say that students in public schools are entitled to the same rights of adults. Even though the article's contents are perfectly fine outside of school, it is inconsistent with the basic educational mission. So, the school does not have to allow it. Additionally, the newspaper was written as part of a journalism class, meaning that it was school-sponsored. That should give the school rights to edit it however it likes.
Your face was behind the book. And the school was trying to protect the privacy of those mentioned in articles. Anonymity would have been difficult to maintain, as there weren't many pregnant students in the school. The article also told a story from the student's perspective without giving the divorced parents a chance to respond. There's also another point that pregnancy and birth control could have been inappropriate topics for 14-year-olds, even though it's America. I'm tired. Someone else want to read?
Well, what do we have here? Hey, my eyes are up here.
Shut up and read! Explain the student's argument.
Yes, ma'am. Wait, you want me to shut up or read?
Just read it!
Okay, as mentioned before, the Tinker case determined a student's freedom of speech or expression doesn't stop at the school gates. The spectrum should be considered a form of expression. The school cannot prove that publishing the articles will disrupt the learning environment or infringe upon other students' rights. Even if the spectrum was published as part of a journalism class, it should still be viewed as a public forum. More than 4,500 copies of it were distributed each year to not only students and faculty, but members of the community as well. If the school can't show the articles will result in legal action against the school, it doesn't have the power to censor the newspaper. Am I done now?
Yes, you are. Now, off.
You can't swear.
I didn't. Stop censoring me, Cindy. I said walk off. That's okay. Your turn, guys.
What are we supposed to do?
Does no one understand how a script works? What were you guys doing in the bathroom?
What could two guys in the bathroom possibly be doing? You know, the filming the Gov did. Of course. Okay, so where were they? In the end, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the school with a 5-3 decision. They made the decision based on the grounds that the spectrum was not intended as a public forum, but merely requirements for a class, which the school sponsored.
This set a precedent for future censoring of student publications. Some say it protects the learning environment and prevents students from being exposed to certain topics. Others say it makes school newspaper vulnerable to school-regulated edits. It also opens up discussion about other forms of student expression and whether they should be censored or not.
Okay, so now that we have finished reading, what's their topic even about? What was that?
Okay, thank you very much. You can leave now. Bathroom outside. Okay, just go back. Go. I'm tired. Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Wanna go to Dashu?
Yeah, okay.
Let's go. Bye, Joshua.
Bye.
Alright.
What is happening?
Just walk out the door.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you doing? Okay, what's a date that's non-existent? How high is this table? I can't see the paper! Bring it down! 至少我看得到的地方可以吗? Okay, I can see it now. Give me a year.
1969.
Of course. Oh, we should have written the date of the case. I don't know if I read it. Because my brain works, you know.
You okay, man?
No!
So.
And then it's just gonna be stuff, but I don't want to draw the stuff. So can we like fold it in half?
No, you gotta try it.
What's the stuff? I need a picture.
Try cat.
Oh, we need a headline. What's a headline? And like a one that doesn't make sense, and then we draw a picture for it, and then we just scribble. I'm trying to think of something with a cat.
Meow.
What did I put on the side columns? This is taking too much time.
Just write something.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Cat.